This is my video on digital citizenship, focusing on copyright, fair use, and public domain in educational settings. A little background on the copyright law. It's just a continuation of the First Amendment, emphasizing that sharing ideas and information will lead to new knowledge, creations, inventions. There's value to these creative works. Attitudes are shaped by music, movies, games, etc. Pictures influence how we think, feel, and act, and those things are going to have an effect on our society. As of right now, copyright law protects works of intellectual property for 70 years. Gives the owners exclusive rights to do with and to authorize others to reproduce their work, distribute copies of their work, sell their work, perform or display that work publicly, create new works based closely on the original. Fair use is the exception to the copyright law. It ensures that all people have access to the information that they need to fully participate in our society as good citizens. Fair use means that that copyrighted material can be used if it's applied for purposes of criticism, comment, reporting on it, teaching of it, scholarships related to it, or research based on it. Fair use also means that it can be used if it's transformed, if we build upon it. Did the unlicensed work transform the original material or use it for a different purpose? If so, then it's okay to use it. If it was taken in small portions and not the entire amount, that's acceptable. That's open for fair use. Public domain is works that are no longer within that copyright term, works that were around or created before that copyright existed, or works that are done on behalf of the United States government or by a government agency or any other government. Most common violations that are seen on teacher sites or blogs or student blogs that teachers have students create. The biggest violation is probably images, mostly found through Google image searches. A lot of those images are copyrighted. Curriculum documents, especially handouts or student activities that we have kids do, a lot of those copyrighted. Anytime you take text or quotes directly from other websites, even with a link or citation, still might be illegal. And then for students, a lot of them on their blogs will upload, share some of their music, and a lot of that music is copyrighted as well. What happens if you get caught violating copyright laws? There are companies and content creators that will go through Google to find out who's using their work and posting it on unauthorized websites. There's also companies out there that are going out and seeking copyright infringements and then contacting the owner of that copyright or the holder of that copyright and offering them their services to get those contents removed, charging that holder a nominal fee. So there are people out there looking for these violations. What you need to do before they catch you, play it safe, is check your blogs, your class websites for anything that could potentially be a violation of copyright and simply remove it. It could be that those copyright holders seek you out. There is a law that requires them to give you an official notification. If you get one of those, they're serious. It should be taken seriously, and you should act very quickly to remove what they want you to remove. If it's up there on your site and it shouldn't be on there. And once you remove it, then that's the end of it. If you don't remove it, then consequences can escalate. As far as the biggest violation being the Google images, there's a lot of other places that you can go to find images for your PowerPoints, for your clip art, other than just Google. Here's a few of them: teacherfiles.com, mycutegraphics.com, sweetclipart.com, so Wikimedia link. Also, any videos that are posted to YouTube, Vimeo, Watch, Know, Learn, those are free to be used as long as you're given that embedded option. If it doesn't give you the option to embed it on your website, then it's going to be a violation of copyright if you actually do embed that. So look for that embed option. If it's on there, it's free to use. Follow those simple rules and you should be okay as far as copyright, fair use, and public domain go.